My days! Ilia Topuria breaks up with Giorgina! Alright, so recently in the MMA space, there's been rumors that they split up after they deleted photos of each other on Instagram, with Topuria having only one photo of her left, which is mostly about their daughter, so that's probably the reason why he still has it up. Giorgina, on the other hand, has no photos of Ilia whatsoever, and doesn't even follow him, and she follows 438 people and counting, one of them being Alexandre Topuria. So you're telling me that she doesn't follow her husband, but she follows her husband's brother? Actually, recently Giorgina went on an unfollowing spree and she no longer follows Alexandre Topuria. But my point still stands, so continue watching the video. Thank you. Bro. What more proof do you need? The proof is in the pudding! Throughout my extensive amount of research doom scrolling on Instagram, without a doubt I could say this. Ilia Topuria, Ilia the divorced Topuria, is going to be the most dangerous fighter to ever walk into the cage, and no 155ers are going to stand a chance against him. And you might be thinking, why is this dude glazing Ilia Topuria? This is not a glaze session. This is a warning to all the 155ers. So if you are a lightweight fighter in the UFC, please watch this video before considering a fight with Ilia Topuria. Let's break it down. Diverged from timeline. Ilia, as we all know, has always followed Conor McGregor's timeline from the very start of his journey, and has been strategically done as well. From the mindset, the manifestation, the persona, even the tattoos, he even copied to a T what Conor did prior to winning the featherweight title, with Ilia taking Volkanovski's belt in the press conference the same way Conor did with Aldo's. And what do they both have in common after that? They win the featherweight title, arguably beating the GOAT of the division of their time. Ilia was able to achieve everything because he followed Conor McGregor's rubric, his formula, step by step, to able to achieve everything McGregor did in his career. But now that Ilia has gotten both the featherweight belt and the lightweight belt, becoming the unofficial double champ, which was the peak of McGregor's career. As we all know, after Conor McGregor beat Eddie Alvarez to win the lightweight belt, he went on to box Floyd Mayweather and get stopped in 10th round, and then come back to the UFC and go 1-3, and hasn't fought ever since. Ilia, to avoid this fate, avoid his career going downhill like Conor McGregor's, has therefore created a diversion timeline straying away from Conor's. Now how did he do that? Because he knows it is not canon for McGregor and D. Devlin to break up no matter what life throws at them. So, therefore, by Ilia breaking up with Giorgina, broke off from Conor's timeline, created his own branch, the Nexus event, to save his career, making the chances of his career going downfall like Conor McGregor's 0%, as he is no longer on the same timeline as Conor McGregor's. Second point, breakups are hard. Now, if you guys ever been through a breakup, it's terrible, right? It's so painful. I feel like, especially for a man, it's like heartbreak is the highest point in the pain index. Like, because it's not just physical pain, it's emotional, mental as well, you know? It'll keep you, like, you know, when you go through a breakup, like, you find yourself in, like, the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., like, making 2-hour voice notes about what you could have done and what you could have done to fix it, and, like, what... Anyways, therefore, that's what... Anyways, Ilia, even though it was a strategic move by him, he still has to go through this gauntlet of pain. On top of that, Ilia is married and he has kids. Therefore, on top of the pain of the breakup, he has to do paperwork for the custody of his children. So that's a long process, and that could be painful on itself as well. Therefore, Ilia, by the time he fights next, he will be soulless in the cage. He is going to take his anger out on you. And recently, there's been some unofficial news that the first Paramount card in January is going to be headlined by Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria. Justin Gaethje, that is, I mean, all I'm gonna say is this. Justin Gaethje said if he doesn't get a title shot, he will retire. Well, congratulations, Justin. You got both your wishes come true. Because Ilia is going to retire your head from your body live on Paramount Plus. Alright, like, I'm not even exaggerating right now. I'm being truthful right now. Ilia is now numb to pain. Like I said before, he experienced the height of the pain index already, and he's still going through it right now. Nothing Justin Gaethje could throw at him is going to make Ilia flinch. Ilia is just going to walk right through Justin Gaethje and murk him. All Ilia wants to do is for you to feel, and this is the thing about after breakups, you just want someone to feel your pain, and that's what exactly Ilia is feeling. All Ilia wants to do in the cage is for you to feel his pain. Ilia is going to have a conquest type speech while raining down ground and pound on Justin Gaethje.
I am so lonely.
The best case scenario for Justin Gaethje is, unfortunately, is that he gets carried out on the cage on a stretcher. That's the best case scenario. But the likely chance is that he'll be carried out in a coffin. At least the doctors will presume he is dead afterwards, because the amount of beating, it'll be inhumane. Like, Ilia is probably going to get the UFC record for the most unanswered shots on a down opponent. That is true. He's going to double what Jalen Turner did to Bobby Green. Easily. Right? And I love Justin Gaethje, he's one of my favorite fighters. When I want to introduce UFC to someone and get them into the sport of MMA, I specifically choose fights that Justin Gaethje fights on, because he always brings the show. It's never not entertaining. He is the GOAT of entertaining fights. We all love him for that. So, this is very tough. But I have to report the truth, and it saddens me that this is how Justin Gaethje is going to end, So, in honor of Justin Gaethje, I will be pouring one happy dad. He is a legend, and he will never be forgotten. In all seriousness, thank you, Justin, for all the great moments you have given us. You will be missed.
Inshallah, my Lord. Inshallah. Inshallah, my Lord. Inshallah.